Ghost mode. What is ghost mode? So ghost mode is where you basically take a step away from all the bullshit, right? Like parties, hangouts, that kind of stuff. You know, you're not really like hanging out with your friends anymore. You're just completely locked in on your goals. I've been kind of on a ghost mode lately. I've been kind of seeing this term like off and on. I think it might be something that catches on. But, I mean, I've been on monk mode, you know? I mean, like, all this stuff that you know, I push is, like, monk mode type stuff. You know, like, quitting drugs, alcohol, working out every day, not, you know, no fapping, that kind of stuff. So, ghost mode is pretty similar, in my opinion. But I think ghost mode is more in the sense that you just kind of like drop out of society and you're just focusing on your goals, like just the goals themselves, you know? Whereas monk mode, you don't really have to exactly drop out of society, but you can still participate and see people like pretty often, but you have to stay completely committed and disciplined to whatever you're doing on the monk mode. So yeah, part of monk mode is not breaking your vow, and ghost mode is more of like, I would say, just focusing on your life, your goals, your business, your fitness. I think that both of them go together pretty well. If you're on monk mode, might as well go on ghost mode, to be honest, especially if you're like new to monk mode, because it's really hard to, in the beginning, if you're still hanging out with your old friends and you're still going to parties, it's really hard not to partake in like smoking weed, drinking, especially if you're at a party. I've relapsed so many times from exactly that. Hanging out with some friends, hanging out with family members, smoking weed. I'm like, man, hand me, like, go ahead and hand me that, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, didn't you stop smoking? It's like you make up some bullshit excuse like, just today, you know, it's been a long day. And before you know it, you just broke your streak. It's that easy. So, if you plan on going on monk mode, I would say incorporate ghost mode into it. And these are some of the things I think that you will see, obviously, if you go on ghost mode. You're not going to be hitting up your friends as much. They're going to wonder, like, where you've been. Don't be, like, hanging out with your family. You can hang out with your family, but, like, family, like, gatherings constantly, like drinking parties and stuff. If you're from the South, you know what I'm talking about. The barbecues. But yeah, the barbecues, people get shit-faced pretty bad. So yeah, monk mode, ghost mode, those are the two modes that are, I think, pretty popular right now in the self-improvement community. Monk mode is obviously a lot more popular than ghost mode. For monk mode, you have to, number one, cut out all your bad habits. So you're playing on like the insane difficulty, essentially. Your social life will kind of struggle on its own by cutting off all that stuff. You're gonna lose a lot of like friends, acquaintances that you once drank with, that you once smoked with. That's for sure. Monk mode is not for the faint of heart, I would say. But it'll change your life. And it'll change it in a way that you would never think. If you need a catalyst right now in your life, and you just need to drop all the bullshit, you need to get on one of these modes. Because if you're just kind of like pussyfooting around with it, like half-assing it, you're never really going to get anywhere. And that's the honest truth. So, if if you want to get somewhere, yeah, get on ghost mode or monk mode. I'll talk more about this in the future.